The autumn leaves crunched under Emily Thompson's sneakers as she hurried across the university campus, her quantum physics textbook clutched against her chest. She was already late for Professor Mitchell's lecture, and the last thing she needed was... The shadow fell across the entire quad. Emily froze, along with every other student scattered across the courtyard. Above them, blocking out the morning sun, hovered a crystalline vessel the size of a city block. Its surface rippled like liquid mercury, occasionally revealing glimpses of impossible geometries that hurt to look at directly. This is Ambassador Corathex of the Galactic Educational Consortium. A voice resonated not through speakers, but directly inside everyone's minds. We have come for the student Emily Thompson, as agreed upon in the Treaty of Cognitive Exchange, Section 7, Subsection 12b. Every head swiveled toward Emily. She dropped her textbook. There must be some mistake, she managed to stammer as beings began materializing around her. Tall, translucent creatures whose bodies seemed to exist in more dimensions than 3. I never signed up for any exchange program. Ambassador Corathex, distinguishable by the corona of light pulsing around what might have been its head, approached. The treaty was signed by your species representatives 43 of your years ago, before your birth. You were selected through quantum probability mapping as the optimal candidate. Selected for what? Emily's voice grew stronger, her initial shock transforming into something else. Curiosity mixed with indignation. To demonstrate humanity's unique cognitive architecture at the Andromedan Academy. You will be the first human student among 12,000 species. The crowd of students had formed a protective circle around Emily, their phones out, live streaming humanity's first public alien contact. Someone shouted, "She doesn't have to go if she doesn't want to." Corathex's form flickered, possibly in confusion. But the treaty was signed without my consent, Emily interrupted, surprising herself with her boldness. On Earth, we have a concept called individual autonomy. I make my own choices. The aliens exchanged rapid pulses of light, their form of communication, Emily realized. She noticed patterns in the pulses, mathematical sequences that her physics-trained mind began to decode almost instinctively. You are refusing? Corathex sounded genuinely puzzled. No selected student from any species has ever refused this honor. Emily picked up her fallen textbook, brushing off the cover. I'm not refusing. I'm negotiating. Another human concept you should probably understand if you want me to represent us. The corona around Corathex brightened. Negotiate. Yes. Emily stepped forward, her fear evaporating as her analytical mind took over. First, I need guarantees. My safety, obviously. Regular communication with Earth. The ability to return if I choose. Second, I want another human student to accompany me, my choice. Third, Earth gets access to your educational databases. Not your technology, not your weapons, your knowledge. Mathematics, physics, philosophy, art. The aliens pulsed more rapidly. Around them, the crowd of human students had grown, word spreading across campus and beyond. Military helicopters circled at a respectful distance, but Emily noticed how her fellow students stood firm, a wall of humanity around her. These terms are unprecedented, Corathex admitted. So is conscripting someone for galactic show and tell? Emily shot back. You want to see what makes humans special? This is it. We don't just follow orders. We question, we adapt, we demand fairness. We stand together. She gestured at the crowd around her. And we learn. God, do we learn? Give us access to your knowledge, and in 50 years we won't be your students anymore. We'll be your colleagues. The silence stretched across the quad. Then Corathex did something unexpected. It laughed, or at least produced harmonious tones that felt like laughter. The consortium's models predicted many responses. Compliance, violence, fear. They did not predict this. The ambassador's form solidified slightly, becoming easier to look at. You have already begun teaching us, Emily Thompson. Your terms are accepted. Emily felt her knees go weak with relief, but she kept her posture straight. I'll need a week to prepare. and choose my companion. Agreed. Corythex began to fade. The treaty spoke of humanity's potential. We came expecting to collect a specimen. Instead, we found a negotiator. As the massive ship lifted away, vanishing into a fold in space, Emily's phone buzzed with thousands of messages. The world had watched her turn humanity's first interstellar kidnapping into a partnership agreement. She picked up her textbook again and headed to class. After all, if she was going to attend the galaxy's most prestigious academy, she'd better not fail quantum physics.